Hello, Pratap. Welcome to DC Conversations. So let's begin with the big news that you have announced a major expansion in Hyderabad. So, what made Hyderabad the strategic choice for this major expansion at this stage of your growth, company's growth?
So from last almost like 18, 20 months, we were building the base or foundation, I will say. And today we have about 400 people who are working from Hyderabad and around Telangana region.
Mm.
But the way the center, I will not say that center because we don't have a center today. We are inaugurating our first center in Hyderabad in next 2 to 3 weeks time.
Mm.
But the way the whole workforce have grown in Hyderabad in last 12, 18 months, and the initiatives which we have observed from the government side, government support to the GCCs, to the tech, to the pharma and the healthcare clients, we feel that we can play a big role and accelerate the value creation process for these clients. And as in that process we can be one of the beneficiaries of that, the government can be a beneficiary of that, and the larger population and the employees can be one of the other beneficiaries of that. So the investments which going in Hyderabad location and government's focus in the tech and healthcare space,
Mm.
we feel that makes it very, very opportune for us to use this as a kind of a pivoting moment where we are building this base in Hyderabad.
So, how does the new center strengthen your AI capabilities for global clients?
We already work with few global clients, and Hyderabad is gonna be one of the focused AI innovation and delivery center for us. Now, we are gonna closely work with the pharma and healthcare space. Plus, we already work with few retail and consumer product companies. We engage with them in Hyderabad also through their GCC. It will bring us closer to the client, given they have their GCC presence in India, in Hyderabad. And I think it will be easier for the clients to work with us. It will be easier for us to work with our clients, and the co-development, co-creation process with our clients will be faster.
From a finance perspective, how do you evaluate Telangana's ecosystem compared to other tech hubs in India?
I think Telangana or Hyderabad has the best ecosystem if I
Mm.
compare with a lot of other cities, other centers today. Given the infrastructure which is available in India, or in Hyderabad, and the richness in talent. So we typically, the cost, I will say, is very similar in any tier one metro cities. If I compare, there are some marginal difference. I will say it's not same, but
Mm.
our key decision making factor is the availability and the richness of talent. And from that perspective, also, we feel that the Hyderabad is very, very rich in terms of talent and
Mm.
truly have become a metropolitan place
Mm.
where people want to move to Hyderabad. I know a lot of people who are working in our other centers. They have shown willingness to move to Hyderabad. People are far more comfortable to move from a smaller city to Hyderabad and even from a larger city to Hyderabad. And that is one of the key consideration we generally have before we take any decision for any new center.
How is Hyderabad's life sciences ecosystem shaping Tredence AI strategy?
From if you see from a overall pharma production wise, the
Yeah.
India is producing almost like 33 35% the global pharma requirement. Of that, about 60-70% is happening in Hyderabad and or in Telangana region, I will say. So that way, there are a lot of government programs which are there, which are accelerating or growing this sector segment in Hyderabad.
Mm.
And healthcare is one of the fastest growing vertical for us. So we operate in 7 different verticals today: retail, CPG, HLS, BFSI, travel and hospitality, industrial manufacturing, but healthcare life sciences is the fastest growing vertical for us.
You just spoke about talent, so you have also have plans to scale up workforce, right? So what kind of talent are you looking to build in Hyderabad?
We typically hire talent in the intersection of domain and tech. So people have a deep domain expertise in one of the domains, be it healthcare life sciences, be it retail, CPG, or any other domain where we operate in. And then we want to hire people who have a deep engineering or AI capabilities. So we
Okay.
hire people in the intersection of this. In
Mm.
last 2 years, we have grown from 0 to 400 in Hyderabad. The expectation or the idea is to grow from 400 to about 2000 in next 24 months.
How will this expansion contribute to Tredence long-term enterprise AI and generative AI roadmap?
We are expanding in a few other cities,
Mm.
and Hyderabad is one of them. Company is growing at 40-45% every year. So
Mm.
I need to build the capability and the capacity in India so I can deliver service our global clients. And Hyderabad is gonna contribute, Hyderabad and especially the healthcare life sciences is gonna contribute in a very meaningful way to that growth. Because our aspiration is to become $1 billion revenue company in next 4 years time,
Mm.
and we are growing very fast, and the technological changes which are happening today with AI, various forms of generative AI,
Mm.
I think we are in a very opportune position, I will say, to unlock value for our clients, for our employees, and for our shareholders.
Since you just mentioned, revenue and fastest growth. So as a CFO, how do you balance aggressive growth in Hyderabad with sustainable and profitable expansion?
Okay, so there are two parts here. One is the strategy part, and second is the very tactical and operational part. From
Mm.
a strategy side, again, what we do for our clients, some of those things we also do for ourselves. For example, um, any strategic decision when we make, we keep the outcome first and then work backwards, and very outcome focused decision making approach when it comes to strategy, when it comes to any decision which can create an impact for next 3 4 5, which can leave a lasting impression or impact. Now,
Mm.
what happens in this process is, given we are keeping the outcome first and working backwards, we can avoid a lot of mistakes. We can avoid a lot of bad investments, which can help me manage my profitability better. On the operational and tactical side, we are very data driven, data first approach.
Mm.
We have built an proprietary internal platform for our internal, I will say, reporting, management, and decision making platform,
Mm.
again powered by AI, where the entire enterprise data comes together, creates a real time visibility for everyone in the organization. Anyone who is in the leadership roles can go and see the data, can see the analysis, can see the possible outcome for, or simulate various possible scenarios and outcome through those analytical and AI driven dashboards. So one is from a strategy side, we try and make less mistakes to manage the P&L better. From a operating and tactical side, we run it run a very tight ship, very in a very data driven way.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having this call. Thanks for taking this call.
Thank you so much.
It's the pleasure was all mine.